Well, this is awkward. Hello, if you're watching the rerun or repeat. I don't have any live viewers yet, so we're going to give it a minute. Those of you that are watching the repeat or the rerun, do you ever get to the bottom of a candle and you just can't light it? That drives me nuts. I'm at the absolute bottom of this candle and can't light it. So I think it's time for new candles. See, I have one person, it looks like, watching. Hello. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Sure, go right ahead. Hi, Melanie. Good to see you. Are you driving home, sweetie? Okay, Stephanie, let me see what the cards say and see if we can get a feel for that. I don't know if you've ever had a reading before. The way my readings work, the cards are just a guidance. So I will tell you what the cards tell me, and then you can take that and apply that to your situation with M. Hello, Opal. Hello, Crystal. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming by. So let's see what the cards say, Stephanie. Just shuffle them here. Okay, so what I see for you, or what the cards are telling us, the first card you have is the Three of Swords. 3 is usually a card of creation. The Three of Swords is usually a card associated with betrayal, in love, but don't fret because your next 2 cards are going to build on this one. So the other 2 cards that I pulled for you are the Hermit, which is a card that tells us that we need to go inside of ourselves and find the answers within. And the last card is the Two of Cups. 2 is the card of partnership. Two of Cups in particular is a card associated with soulmates. So I'm going to draw another card because we do have the Two of Cups, which is associated with soulmates, and then we have the Three of Swords, which is usually associated with heartbreak. So I want to see what another card will say. Okay, and the other card I'm drawing for you is the Magician, which is a manifester. So that is a card that again it's the great manifester. It's the card that tells us that we have the magic within and we can create whatever we want. So these are the cards it's not going to give you the answer of what he feels for you, but these cards might guide you, perhaps in some way about the relationship or about how you're feeling. So I hope that helps you. See, there are 4 people now that are here. Hello to anybody I missed. Thank you all for coming. Just a quick, oh, you're welcome, Stephanie. Just a quick little side note for everybody. If this is your first time here, if you see the banner, just put a heart in the comments if you'd like a reading, and I do the readings based on where I see you put the heart. So Opal, I just saw yours, so I'll do the next reading for you. And then I just kind of go along and do the readings based on where I see the comments come up. The deck I am using is the Light Seers Tarot deck by Chris Ann, which is this deck. It's a great deck. And I do a 3-card reading, mini reading. Again, the cards guide us. They're not going to give a definitive answer, so take what the cards tell you tonight, digest it, keep it in the back of your head, and let it guide you, give you a little advice. And that's basically the way tarot works. So yes, Opal, our ride or die deck. There are so many of us that love this deck. So I'm going to go ahead, now that I just talked about that a little bit, since we have a few new people here today, I'm going to go ahead. Right now on the list, I have Opal, then DM, and then John. So if anybody else snuck in and I didn't see you, or anybody else pops in and would like a reading, just go ahead and put that heart in the comments. And if you guys would hit the like button, that would be awesome. That just helps my videos get seen. Okay, a general reading, Opal? No problem. All right, let's see what the cards got for you. Welcome, KS. Okay, KS, I have you down on the list for a reading. Okay, Opal, the first card I have for you is the 9 of Pentacles. 9s are associated with fulfillment. So there is an area of your life. Pentacles are usually associated with the earth element, associated with finances, materialistic things. So this beautiful card, there's going to be some kind of fulfillment of material things in your life. Nearing a completion, not quite at a completion, but getting to that point. This could be a business venture. Your second card is the 8 of Pentacles, which is interesting. Such a beautiful card for the 8 of Pentacles, too, in this deck. This is an action-oriented card. 8s are always action-oriented. This is, you're going to need to take some kind of action. Okay? And your last card is the Page of Cups, which cups are associated with emotions, feelings. So the Page of Cups, the page is always new, right? The page is always new beginnings, new adventures. He's always kind of the person who is very excited about adventures that are coming up. So Yes, the Page of Cups is awesome. And John I'm looking in the comments, and John just said, look at the stages of the moon. And it always makes me smile when you get a comment from somebody and you're like, oh yeah, look at that. I wasn't even looking at the stages of the moon, but in the Eight of Pentacles, look at the stages of the moon, taking the action based on, maybe it's a time to take the actions based on the phases of the moon. Hey, Lucy, good to see you. And pay more attention to pay more attention to how you're feeling. If you're feeling empty, if you're feeling, having a lot of energy, take a look at the lunar cycles. But there's going to be some great action, new chances and opportunities for you. Hey, Michelle, I see you. Good to see you. And it's going to be a great time for, if I could think of the word that I said before, a great time for some fulfillment in terms of finances, business, and some can you guys tell I haven't done readings in a few weeks? Wow. It's going to be a great time for some victories for you. So these are good cards for you. Yeah. Those of you that are new here, I took 3 weeks off from readings, so. All right, let's see. Yes, the words escaped me tonight, Opal. I couldn't think there. You, Becca, and I all have the blanket behind you. This blanket is awesome, Lucy. I love it. I had it when I was like 15. My mom bought it for me, and I just got it again for myself. All right, so I have Opal DM. I just did Opal's DM, John, KS, and then hang on one second, DM, you are next. And then let me just scroll up 1 second. I think Michelle is next, I believe. Oh, Melanie is next, then Michelle. Mel, then Michelle. And if anybody would like a reading that pops in, just go ahead and put the hearts up. DM, would you like a general reading or on something more specific? That was pretty funny, Melanie. You came in before your mom and gave the heart, and I was like, oh, it's Michelle. No, it's Melanie. No, it's Michelle. Just wait for DM to respond. Okay. All right. Okay. So DM wants to know, may I ask, is T going to let me walk away or change? Okay, let's see what the cards have to say on that one. Instead of changing. Okay. No worries, Crystal. Okay. So the first card I have for you is the Hermit card, which is a card that tells us that we need to go within ourselves and find the answers within ourselves. This is basically like a meditation card. We need to go within and look for the answers within ourselves. Okay? And if you look at this card, you see there is a guiding light outside of the girl that is meditating. So it tells us that there is guidance outside of us, but you know, we can seek guidance outside of ourselves, but it's best to look inside and look within for the answers. The second card is the Eight of Pentacles, which is interesting that these two cards came up twice already tonight. The Eight of Pentacles is an action card, as I said earlier. So it looks like you're going to be the one that has to take some kind of action here, whether it's walking away or just perhaps making a change yourself. But the last card is the most interesting because this is the last card. And I just love this card for you. Look at the face this woman has on. This is the Queen of Pentacles. And she is just sitting there. If you look in her hands, she is sitting there. She has everything that she could possibly need. She is materialistically satisfied, more than satisfied. She has abundance. She has everything she could possibly need. She has love. She has materialistic things. She is spiritually sound. And she has enough of everything to give to others. So I don't know if these cards are going to give you answers in terms of what's going to happen with T, but I can tell you that these cards, especially with this one being the last card, this is the way you're going to end up, girl, and this is just amazing. I mean, hold on to this card if you can hold on to nothing else while you're going through whatever you go through, because look at that face and just know that you need to turn inside of yourself to find that inner peace. And you know, you have the power within you no matter what goes on outside of you. And these cards are just echoing that to me tonight. That's the message I need to give you right now. And I wish I could give you a yes or a no with if he's going to let you walk away or if he's going to change, but the cards just don't work that way, unfortunately. So I hope this helps you. I hope everything works out for the best, no matter what that might be for you. And just remember that you have the strength within yourself to get through whatever you're going to be going through. And hold on to this card, girl, because that is the best. Oh, I love the Queen of Pence, Lucy. It's my favorite card in this deck. So I hope that was helpful. Hold on, guys, while I catch up a minute. Oops. There we go. Oh, you're so welcome. Blessed be. John, you were up next. Do you want a general reading or something specific? And if anybody popped in while I was reading and would like the mustard and can't catch up, let the cards choose. Okay, I'll let the cards choose. If anybody would like a reading and came in, just hit the comment with a heart. Yeah, comment with a heart and I'll add you to the list. Sorry, guys. My brain is like fried tonight. All right, here we go. Let me just get rid of some of this excess energy. John, you never fail at being funny. Okay. So we have cups and we have pentacles again, which is interesting because these pentacles keep coming up tonight. And that's all about finances, materialistic things. And we keep getting aces, which is new beginnings. And then we're with two pentacles, we keep getting a cup in there. So it's like there's all this materialistic stuff, finances, and then it's like, oh yeah, and make sure you throw your feelings in there. So your first card is, this card is amazing. It's the Six of Cups, which is lovingly called the Nostalgia Cup card. This card is a card that is drawn when we are feeling reminiscent of our childhood. And six is a card of growth and harmony. So this card comes up when we are going through a period where we have just gone through some conflict, have just gone through change, and are putting things together and looking back on our childhood or looking back on past memories and kind of have a resolution for them or able to finally put them to bed. So this is a card of the past. 10 of Pentacles is a card of celebration. 10 of Pentacles is a card of celebration, usually to do with family and business or business. It's a completion card. It's tens are completion. It's also renewal. And your last card is the Ace of Pentacles, which is starting a new business, starting new venture. So you have this looking back at things of old. Then you have this completion of a cycle that you've just been through and kind of celebrating that. And then you have a turn, and now there's a renewal and you're starting a new venture. So I hope that was helpful. I'll show you the cards once more. Actually, that's weird. The computer flips them. So that one, and then finally you're starting over. So these actually played out in almost a perfect order the way they were pulled. So I hope that was helpful. Yeah, that's awesome, John. All right, cool. KS, are you still here? No, the cards rarely lie. Even when we want them to lie, they don't lie. They will smack you in the face with the truth often. Okay, KS, you are here. Great. Your general reading? Okay. So let's see what the cards say. Okay. So these are beautiful cards. New ones. We haven't had these yet tonight. The first card for you, KS, is the Four of Swords. Fours are cards of foundation and stability. So this is a card where you're kind of going into yourself. You are going into a period of meditation or a period of rest. Okay. Your second card is the Hanged Man, which this is a gorgeous Hangman card. The Hanged Man is also indicative of a period of rest or a period of pause, as well as a period where you may need to look at somebody else's perspective on things. If you look at the way she's hanging off the, I think in this deck it's a yoga rope. If you look at the way she's hanging off the rope or the fabric, she's looking at things from a different perspective than normal. So this is a period of rest, meditation, to take the time out to look at things, come out of this period with a new, fresh perspective on things. And your last card is going to be the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, if you look at that, aces are new beginnings. And if you look at that Ace of Cups, let me see if I can get in there. You can see she is holding her essence in her hands. She is holding her energy. She is holding everything she has between those two hands. That is new beginnings. That is everything lining up. That is just everything is in alignment. So this is a time in your life where you're going to go through this rest, this renewal, come out with a different perspective so that everything can line up for you. So I hope that helps you. These are awesome cards. These are like great cards. I mean, you really couldn't ask for better cards. So those are your cards again. That Four of Swords is just says it all. I want to curl in a nest like that. Lucy, you have way too many decks. So I hope that helps you. Awesome. I'm so glad I could help you, KS. Thank you so much for coming by tonight. Guys, again, if you can hit the like button for me, that would really help me. And if you would like to subscribe, that would be awesome too, so that you don't miss any of the videos. All right. Mel, are you still here? I don't know how you work with 30 decks. Oh, thank you, KS. That's awesome. Thanks for being here. I hope you'll come back again. Melanie or Michelle, are either of you here? Both of you here? Just let me know. I say it's crazy to have 30 decks. I think I have like 10 in my Amazon wish list. So, and I have 5 already. Oh, Michelle is here. Okay, Melanie might be on her way home from work. So I'm going to read you, Michelle. All right, here we go. John, you could get like chased out of here for that comment in this group. Many of us could take offense to that. Okay. Ooh. All right. Okay, Michelle. So you have swords in your cards, which swords are the cards of spirituality and creativity, which is interesting because we saw more pentacles tonight. You have swords and you also have pentacles. So, shh, Crystal, that's a secret. So you also have fives in your cards. So your 5 of Pentacles is your first card. Fives are conflict and change. So 5 of Pentacles is like minor conflicts. This is where you have to kind of say there's a little bit of an issue and you need to think, am I giving too much and not receiving enough? What do I need to change about what I'm doing here to make things better? So it's not a conflict in the sense of needing to worry about it. It's just like a little bump in the road or whatever. So that's your first card. Your second card is the Page of Swords. Now this card is awesome. Page of Swords is new beginnings. This is new beginnings, impulsivity. So this might be some kind of impulsive beginning, impulsive start, in taking an impulsive class, okay? And your last card is the 5 of Swords. Again, that change. Look at the way he is holding his head. He is going through it. He is having mind games, a little bit of tension going on. Okay? So this is a time period where you're going to have a little bit of tension. You're going to have a little bit of difficulties. It's going to be kind of a heady invoking period. Okay? But then look at this card where, hi, Melly, I see you. Look at this card where there is such freedom because she or he just steps off and is being impulsive by taking that fresh start. And this card is usually referring to a class or school. Okay? So there's going to be a lot going on for a little bit, but take note that there's going to be that fresh start coming your way and that you're going to feel that lift. So that's what the cards say tonight for you, Michelle. Melly, you're next. You're open to whatever the universe has to say. That's always awesome. Let me just catch up on the comments. 1 minute. Okay. You're holding your head, 5 swords. I like the impulsive. Yes, of course, Michelle. It can be feeling like a kid being playful, yes. And I think we all need that right now. So hold on to that. All right. Okay, I'm caught up now, so no blame for the deck habits, Opal. You're just as at fault. We all are. All right, Melly, you're ready? Are you here? You ready? I just want to make sure you're not with Bray Bray. I love how you take credit for it, Lucy. Your husband is just as guilty, Lucian. Oh, you're welcome, Michelle. Okay. So as soon as Melanie lets me know she's here, I'm going to read her cards. If anybody snuck in and I didn't see you come in and would like a reading, just let me know. You need that deck. You want Be the Magician, manifest that deck. Oh my God. I know. I saw she was here, Michelle, but then I didn't know if she went to go by Braden. Oh, there she is. Okay, you are here. Okay, great. I just wanted to make sure that you were still here. Okay, perfect. I'm going to read you now then. Okay. I'm going to reshuffle these. Hi, Sailor Moon. Sure. As soon as I finish this reading, I can give you one. Okay, so we have the 7 of Swords for you, Melanie, which this card reminds me of you for some reason. 7s are spirituality and knowledge. That is 7, yes. 7s are spirituality and knowledge. The 7 of Swords is making a plan and taking action. Okay. It's a secret plan, though, and it's deception. So there's some kind of deception and plan going on that you might not be aware of right now. Your next card is 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is coming up a lot tonight. 9s are fulfillment. You're going to be coming into a period where there'll be some kind of fulfillment. It's usually financial. It's a reward of some sort coming to you. It has to do with career. Okay. And your last card is the Empress. The Empress card is Mother Earth. The Empress is the ultimate mama card. She is Mother Earth, abundance. She is all about nature. So when I look at these cards together for you, the cards are telling me that you might feel like there's some kind of deception or secret plan going on in regards to your career, but you need to hold on to the fact that the rewards will be there for you and that your rewards are coming. So don't lose faith. Your rewards are coming, and keep being the person you are, that you are like the mama bird to so many. You're like the Empress. Go out in nature when you need to reconnect, and keep being that person that is supportive to the other people and lifts other people up, because it's coming for you, and don't get discouraged. I feel like there's a lot of discouragement right now around you. So just hold on and know that this is going to pass, and it's going to be short-lived. So just hold on to that right now. So I hope that was helpful. I'm going to pull the bottom card for you as well. Yeah. See, the bottom card I pulled for you is the nostalgia card. And that is telling me that you're kind of feeling like there was a time when your efforts were more appreciated and things were better. So just hang on to the fact that it's going to turn around again, because every time we go through these things, you know, we go through where we don't feel appreciated and we feel like our efforts are in vain, but then the cycle changes again. So I can't do that right now, Opal, because I'm in StreamYard and I don't know how, but I will. Awesome, Melanie. I'm glad it makes sense to you. I hope that helped. So then I am going to just get rid of some of this built up energy. Does anybody else use a stone when they have in between readings? I always have my snowflake obsidian. Okay. Sailor Moon, if you are here, I'll go ahead and read you now. Would you like just a general reading or something specific? Awesome. Okay, perfect. Let's see what the cards have to say then. So, black tourmaline is the one stone I still have to get my hands on. Okay, so your cards are the Page of Pentacles, again with the Pentacles tonight. The Page of Pentacles, which, what a gorgeous Pentacles card. Page of Pentacles. Pages, again, are new beginnings. They're not new beginnings. I always say new beginnings because they remind me of new beginnings, because pages are those students, those people that are eager to learn, right? So the Page of Pentacles is committed to learning. It's a new dedication, a new commitment to learning. Then you have the Five of Cups card. Fives are that change card, especially in the cups. It's not necessarily a card of difficulty. It's a woe is me card in the cups. It's a change card. It's kind of feeling bad for yourself, where you need to wake up a little bit and, are you thinking in terms of woe is me, and not seeing what could be presented to you or what is in front of you? And then your last card is the King of Pentacles, which this is a great King of Pentacles and reminds me of one of the characters in Walking Dead, and I can't think of his name, the guy with the tiger. King of Pentacles is, he is someone in luxury, somebody who has it all figured out, okay? So when these cards are together, Crystal, we will fix that. When I look at these cards together for you, I'm seeing that there's this woe is me, this kind of heaviness around you that there's this heaviness that if you can shift your Ezekiel, yes, if you can shift your energy and your thoughts a little bit and maybe focus more on the positive, even if it's, just a little bit at first, and you can look at things with a new commitment to learning something new, maybe a class online or something that interests you, and find your passion again, then you'll feel like you have a new lease on life, and you'll be able to feel like you're living like this guy is, where he's sitting there and doesn't have a care in the world, and just life is good for him and he's in luxury. Okay? So that's what I'm feeling for you, is this feeling can be and is going to be lifted. It's just a little bit of shift that you need to make, and that you need to focus in on that passion, whatever it might be. Try something new. Take an online class, something through the library, something to refocus your energies and make yourself feel good again. Awesome. Thank you, Sailor Moon. Thanks for that confirmation. I'm glad you came by tonight. Be well. Hugs to you. All right. Is there anybody else that snuck in while I was reading? I don't want to ignore anybody that would like a reading. To change the energy, to use crystal. For me, and somebody might be able to tell you in the comments as well. For me, I just hold onto the crystal and kind of rub it between my hands and focus the energy and breathe. And it helps to push the energy I don't know if I'm going to explain this right, but I focus on the negative energy pushing out of myself and into the crystal. And then when I'm done with all the readings, at the end of the readings, or anytime I'm working with a crystal, I have my little cauldron of sage, and I always light the sage, and I push the crystals through the sage smoke. And I do the same thing with my cards or anything I'm working with after I put my energy into them so that I can cleanse them. So that's how I work with them. Thanks, Melanie. Crystal, I'm good. Yeah, it's my first night back, but it's like it never leaves. So, oh, anytime, Sailor Moon. And like Opal said, if you want to check out Dave at Cross Paths, he's on Wednesday nights. He's good too. Crystal, you wouldn't wear me out. So I'm going to do last call for readings. If anyone would like one. I'm good. I'm excited. I figured out how to get the banner to scroll. That was excited. Awesome. Okay, Crystal, I'll do a general. Yay. I'm totally up for it. Okay. Good night, Michelle. Have a good night. I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Okay. So, Crystal, your first card is the Three of Pentacles. Pentacles, again, being finances, being materialistic things, three creations. So you're in a period where you're creating. You are creating, excuse me, geez. You're creating through teamwork at this point. This is a card of teamwork. So you are working on a new venture where you're going to be creating through teamwork. And it's meaningful work. It's not like, you go to a job and you do your 9 to 5 and you're done. And okay, now I got to go do it tomorrow again. This is a meaningful venture that you're going to be passionate about. Your second card is the Page of Pentacles, which goes perfectly with the Three of Pentacles because, again, it is someone who is starting out, someone who is dedicated and committed to this new way of life, and that commitment with the teamwork and the passion of the new venture sits perfectly together. And your last card is the King of Cups, which is control and afraid to feel. So these cards together tell me that as much as you're wanting to take these steps to go on to do this new career, new path that you're wanting to take, you have a little bit of fear associated with it, and you're like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You're a little bit hesitant on the fact, and that's making me want to pull another card for you because I want to see what the next card is going to say. That will give us a little bit more information. Okay, and your last card is completion and celebration. So I would say these cards together, even though you have that little bit of hesitation and that, for lack of a better word, fear, know that this is a good thing, and don't be afraid to lean on other people that you're working with and to be confident in yourself as you're going forth in this project, because it's going to be a good thing. And trust your intuition on this one. You've got the right idea. You know what you're doing. Don't let that fear in the back of your head stop you. I hope that was helpful. Oh, that's awesome, Crystal. I'm glad. Perfect. You're welcome. All right, guys, I am going to shut this down and hop on over to the other chat so that people don't have to come to this broadcast and listen to us talk about mindless stuff. So thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. I appreciate you all being here. I love you all. If you're coming back for the replay, or you are here now and you don't mind hitting that like button for me, that would be awesome if you haven't done it. If you're not subscribed and you'd like to subscribe, that would be great too. Have a wonderful night, and I will talk to you all soon. Blessed be. Good night.